Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome back to Anthologies of Horror. Now, this is the segment I'm doing with my good buddy Joe the Horror Man, where we pick a different anthology every week. We pick two episodes, we watch them together, but Joe and I each talk about different episodes. This week, the anthology is Monsters. Now, this was made for me by Joe because I don't know how many of you guys tried to look up how much the Monsters complete series costs, but it's an arm and a leg. It You can't really find one for under $200, I'm pretty sure. So if anybody wants to sell one for a reasonable price, and reasonable means kind of cheaper, let me know. I won't hold my breath though. Okay, we had 6 episodes to choose from, and the one I picked this week is called The Demons. Now, The Demons is from season 2, and it's episode 8, and the original air date was November 19th, 1989. Now, this has Richard Mull as Arturus, Jeff Silverman as Arthur. He was actually in Roseanne. Eddie Dresden as the Demon Number 2, and Lou Mastillo as the guy from the morgue. Now, Eddie Dresden, if you hear his voice, you'll probably recognize him automatically because he has that voice that has done a lot of cartoon and animation voices. He was also in War Games, and I'm trying to think of the rest of them, but I can't really think of it. But he has a very memorable voice. Okay, Demons is interesting. It's a horror comedy, and you have Arthur, who is an insurance salesman, and that's pretty much all he does is sell insurance. He doesn't really have any hobbies. He just works, and he has a wife that he wants to talk about his work with, but she doesn't really want to hear about insurance because she thinks it's boring. So, when a demon summons Arthur to another dimension and gives him a task to get a certain object for him, which I'm not going to say what it is, he goes back to his own dimension to find this object. Now, when he tries to summon a demon in order to take out the other demon, the demon he summons is played by Eddie Dresden. I believe that's his name. Yeah, Eddie Dresden. And like I said, you'll recognize his voice right away. And a lot of fun goes on from there. I'm going to leave it there. There is definitely more to the story, but I don't really want to spoil it. This is a really fun, obscure anthology. And it wasn't one I watched a lot when I was younger. I remember catching a couple episodes here and there because the beginning is actually pretty fun. And I do remember seeing that a few times when I was younger. But all in all, this is one that's pretty hard to find. I do believe they have episodes on YouTube if you guys are interested. But this is actually The Demons from season 2, and it's episode 8. I know it was originally released as a VHS. I do believe that's what Joe has. Um, Speaking of Joe, check out what episode he picked from Monsters. And remember, guys, physical media matters. And until next time, peace.